More parents and grandparents are choosing to stay in their homes these days as they grow older. They may be in good health, but there are still some hazards out there to their health.
Yeah, you might not even be aware of some of those dangers around the house, but Dr. Marion is here, Dr. Marion Summers, to help us keep seniors safe. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much.
So you said that you have a #1 tip for seniors, which is?
Basically, people want to stay at home, so I use the word safe, S-A-F-E. Put safety rails, safety guards in the bathroom, the toilet, that whole area, because 80% of the accidents that happen in the home happen in the bathroom. S-A. Alert, all the alarms, the smoke alarm, the CO2 alarm, the radon alarm, make sure that they are in working order, S-A-F-E. F, all the faucets in the house should be labeled so that they're color-coded or labeled in some way so that no one will inadvertently scold themselves. And E, have all the telephones either programmed so that all the emergency numbers can be reached instantly, or in a sheet of paper have all the emergency contact information labeled out so that near each phone all the information is there. And then I also have this medical alert. This is something for somebody, basically somebody who is living by themselves alone. There's a pendant you wear around the neck. It weighs absolutely nothing. The whole kit comes free. There's a monthly charge, but a press of a button and you have instant emergency help, 24/7. Or if you want to wear it around your wrist, it's the same thing. There's no monthly charge. There's the monthly charge, but there's no charge for installing it. You do it yourself at home. Very easy instructions, and there's no contract that has to be kept up. So all the factors that an elderly person would need have been taken care of. Plus, you wear this day in and day out. You can take it in the shower, take it in the tub. It's waterproof, and every 3 years they'll send you a fresh battery for it, so you don't have to think about anything other than to remember to wear it at all times.
Let's go back to some of these things you were talking about
Yes.
here in the SAFE. First of all, the rails. Do you know, is there any government program or anything out there that you know of to help people cover the cost of installing those?
There are some programs, but they're very limited. The best thing to do, because rails are a very inexpensive item to have, go to the local store that sells those things and have them installed properly by somebody who knows how to install it. Otherwise, they kind of like glue it to the wall, and that makes it absolutely useless.
And there are many people who want to stay in their home now or who can't afford to move into assisted care. So this is becoming more and more of a problem. We want to make sure our parents are safe, our grandparents are safe in their homes. I know that when you have a new baby, a lot of people bring in companies that will baby-proof your home. This sounds very similar, something that you should go through and walk through room by room and sort of look at everything to make sure it's a safe place for older people.
Elder proofing is absolutely mandatory. People should do it early on. And a medical alert, medicalalert.com, there's a whole safety list right here that you can get this free. It's a free download from medicalalert.com, and it will help you walk through every room with fresh eyes. And I also recommend that people go through the rooms in the night so that with all the sunlight coming in, we don't realize how dark a house can be. But if you go through the list in the evening when the sunlight is not coming in, that will also help you because an older person needs higher wattage. So this is a free download from medicalalert.com. And
we should point out that you are representing that company here today.
Yes.
I think what might be kind of hard for a lot of folks is a lot of times we grew up in the same house where our parents are living today, and we see the house as a safe place because we probably grew up there ourselves and don't realize that things have changed for them.
Well, the rugs have frayed, the wiring has frayed. You know, you see it, but you don't see it because it's so much a part of your life. That's why I went through in this download. I went through absolutely every room and all the different aspects of every room, and it's a free download. It's so easy to go through, and these things are not expensive, most of them, to do, like upping the wattage, making sure all the lights are working, making sure all the wiring is working and not frayed, or the wiring is not crossing in front where people can trip over it. You're so used to it that you don't see it. Yeah. And that's why I ask people to go with fresh eyeballs.
Good idea. Dr. Marion, thanks so much for coming in today.
It is my pleasure. Thank you.